Have you heard about this? It's a new procedure using stem cells and to help your sick dog.
Yeah, early this month, Dr. Brian Voynick, he is a New Jersey veterinarian, he performed the first animal stem cell transplant on the East Coast on Bentley, a 2-year-old Great Pyrenees. They are both joining us right now. There they are. We've got the doctor, we've got Aaron McGuire, that's the dog's owner, and Bentley, who seems to be alive and well, obviously.
That's good.
Doctor, congratulations. It was a success, one of the first ever, or the first ever, using stem cells. A lot of people get nervous, though, when you talk about stem cells. Tell us about the procedure.
You're right, Greg, because everybody seems to think about embryonic stem cells, and this has nothing at all to do with that, and so there's no ethical issue whatsoever here. What we did was we simply took 15 grams of fat from Bentley surgically with a laser scalpel instead of a regular metal scalpel, because there's no bleeding. And we, in our animal hospital, now have the equipment to go ahead and isolate the stem cells from that fat sample. And then we took his platelets, too, his blood clotting cells from his blood sample that day, and we added it to it, so we activated the stem cells. So we weren't actually the first to use stem cells because I started doing that 4 years ago, but this is a new technique where we don't have to send the fat sample out to an outside laboratory and get it back 2 days later. We actually do everything in-house and injected the stem cells, his stem cells, back into him 3 hours later.
Tell us real quick, what was his initial problem?
He had severe arthritis of his back legs. He's a Great Pyrenees, sweet, giant breed dog. And these guys are especially prone to arthritis. So at the young age of age 2, he has severe arthritis of the right knee, and arthritic changes already starting in the left knee.
Aaron, tell us about how you felt about your dog undergoing this procedure. Were you nervous?
You know, with any procedure you get nervous, but after meeting Dr. Voynick and hearing about the surgery, it just fit and it made sense, and we were actually really excited. I was talking to Dr. Voynick for a while, you know, through it, and we were just excited for him to finally get it done.
What's the recuperation time like? Is he back on his all paws again? And
He is. He's actually doing very well. You know, it's been about a week now, and he seems to be doing well and getting up and down and very happy and energetic.
He walked out of here the same day of surgery at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Quick question for Bentley, if I could. Did you have any qualms when you heard I'm kidding. All right, for both of you, what's the bill here? I mean, it's quite sophisticated. It's somewhat experimental. I would imagine it costs a lot.
Well, you know, the great thing here is that the bill is less than it used to be 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, when I started doing stem cell therapy and sending the cells out, the fat cells out to an outside lab. It was $3,200 for the client's cost. And now with this new technique, which we get more numbers of stem cells, we injected 44 million of his stem cells into his joints and intravenously, and the cost now is $1,800. So it's not cheap, but it's significantly less expensive, and we're practicing better. We're activating the stem cells now as well, which is turbocharging them in a sense.
Well, Aaron McGuire, Dr. Voynick, and Bentley, thank you all so much. Pet the dog for us.
I know, they should have come in here so we could give the dog a hug.
I know, he is so cute and happy, and just 2 years, live long and prosper.
Very nice.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Congratulations.